For a while now, we've kind of seen AI as this clever parrot, right? Something that could mimic human creativity. But what if that parrot is about to not just leave the cage, but start building its own world? We are right on the edge of a revolution where AI is no longer just a tool for conversation. It's becoming a force of action, and it's rewriting the very definition of what's possible. And this quote from AI Weekly, it absolutely nails it. We're not just upgrading, we're evolving from a passive assistant to an active partner. Think about it. A chatbot, it needs you to tell it every little thing to do. But a digital employee, you just give it the goal, the destination, and it figures out how to pave its own road to get there. That single shift from following instructions to understanding intention, well, that's a total game changer. So to really get our heads around this, we're going to journey through 5 key shifts. First, we'll move beyond the chatbot concept. Then, we'll dive headfirst into what's being called the agentic economy. After that, things get really interesting as we watch AI escape the server and move into the physical world, and even start to merge with biology itself. And finally, we're going to tackle the big one. In this new world, what's our human advantage? All right, Section 1, Beyond the Chatbot. This is the fundamental leap we all need to understand. It's all about moving from passive tools that we command to active agents that we collaborate with. This slide right here really lays it all out. It's the difference between being a glorified spell checker and being a digital chief of staff. You don't tell an agent to write an email. No, you tell it to solve this client's problem, and it figures out the rest, the emails, the scheduling, the follow-ups, all of it. We're shifting from delegating tasks to delegating entire outcomes. And listen, this isn't some far-off sci-fi fantasy. The agentic economy, as it's being called, is already here. It's making huge waves and some serious money right now, today. So let's just get a really clear definition on the table. When we say agentic AI, we're talking about systems that can understand a goal, create a plan, and then actually execute tasks to achieve it. And here's the crucial part: without constant human supervision. These things are designed to work on their own in really complex situations. And this is already happening at a massive scale. You've got Salesforce letting AI agents untangle complex customer problems in real time. Entire marketing campaigns are being run by autonomous systems. Giants like Microsoft are building the digital nervous systems for these agents to operate in. And the bottom line? Well, companies like Broadcom are already seeing billions in returns. This is the new engine of the digital economy, firing on all cylinders. But what happens when these digital agents grow hands and feet? That's our next big leap. AI is literally breaking out of the server and into the physical world, developing what you can only really call physical intelligence. So welcome to the age of embodied AI. This is where intelligence gets a body. It's the huge difference between an AI that can describe a flower and one that can actually get its hands dirty and tend to a garden. It is a monumental step up from just thinking to actually doing. Now, this didn't just happen in a vacuum. It's been a perfect storm of breakthroughs. Just a couple of years ago, you had companies like DeepSeek making it radically cheaper to train these massive models. Then, we all saw robots like Tesla's Optimus take those first incredible, wobbly steps into the real world. And pretty soon, with chips like Apple's M5, that incredible power won't just be in a distant data center. It's going to be right in your pocket. Okay, so we've seen AI go from digital to physical, but this next frontier, it is even more mind-bending. What happens when the line between silicon and carbon, between machine and life, just starts to dissolve? It's called organoid intelligence, and yeah, it is every bit as wild as it sounds. Scientists are basically growing mini brains in a dish and teaching them how to compute. Forget silicon chips. We're talking about computers made of actual living neurons. But why? Why on earth would we do this? Well, this chart says it all. Your brain is a legitimate supercomputer that runs on the same power as a dim light bulb. To build a machine that could even come close to that, we'd need a small power plant. That incredible energy efficiency is the holy grail of computing. And guess what? Nature already cracked the code millions of years ago. And this incredible fusion of AI and biology isn't just about building new computers. It's about finally understanding the one we're all born with. Over at Mount Sinai, AI is being used to translate our genetic code into real-world health outcomes. It's almost like having a crystal ball for our own DNA. So, all of this, it brings us to our final and maybe the most important section of all, our human advantage. With AI becoming autonomous, physical, and even biological, how do we navigate this brave new world of work and society? I mean, this isn't just a thought experiment. This stuff is happening to real people, right now. Just take the story of Brian Grow, a copywriter who lost his job to AI. When he asked a chatbot for career advice, it told him to become a lumberjack. His story is just a really stark reminder that this revolution has a very real human cost. But here's the twist. The more that AI can do, the more valuable the things it can't do become. As AInews.com points out, in a world of infinite AI-generated content, the single most precious commodity is a genuine, authentic human voice. Our creativity, our empathy, our strategic insight, those aren't soft skills anymore. They are our superpower. And that leaves us with this final, critical question. As AI continues its relentless march, mastering tasks we once thought were ours alone, are we truly prepared to invest in, to elevate, and to value the uniquely human skills, the creativity, the critical thinking, the emotional intelligence that AI simply cannot replicate? That might just be the single most important challenge